I told the guys in the practice today they're really, we've been charting yesterday. The last 2 days we're running 17 plays a minute and 17 seconds running a play in team. That's down from 22 in the spring. It was 22 seconds of play, and we want to be around 10 to 12 seconds. Okay, getting better with our tempo. Did some overtime situations today. I thought the guys responded well. The guys have had a great spirit, and again, it's getting in that, 6th, 7th, 8th practice areas where it really starts to be kind of grueling to you time-wise. And guys really fought through it. Thought we had a good practice day. Guys are working well and doing a good job.
How about the defense with that tempo? I mean, we always talk about the offense snapping the ball every 15 seconds. How's the defense doing with adjusting?
They've really done pretty well. I thought the offense, the first part of the team, the defense did well, and the latter part of the offense took charge of it. So I would say with our one defense has handled it well, but there's not any question about it. They're going to play more snaps than they played in the past. So, but they're also in better shape, and so I feel good about that. And that's something that reps and how many plays that you play really doesn't affect you in the first 5 or 6 games. It's down there in those last 3 weeks, and the last 3 weeks of the league is determined the champion. So it's real important that we, maintain. We get those snaps where we want them. And that's not play. We don't play more than 70 snaps on defense in the game. We like to keep it around 65 to 70, and there's going to be some games that you're going to not play more than that. That's just kind of the nature of the beast. So our guys have handled it well so far. But I'm really proud of my guys and how they've responded and keep pushing forward and fighting through and doing a good job. So I'm really pleased so far.
Have you ever been around a player like a Ray Graham before with his kind of talents? And if not, what can you say about what he does?
I've been around a lot of good players. I think Ray's an exceptional player, especially exceptional in some of the things that we do. I think he's an exceptional receiver out of the backfield. He's an exceptional gap scheme runner. He can run downhill really well. A lot of guys that are fast on the perimeter catch the ball are not real good inside runners, but he can do both. Really, pleased with his attitude and how he's responded to doing all the little things right, especially like the block. He's improved as a blocker, in protecting the quarterback and stuff. So, he's a guy that's got a lot of potential, and the guy that stuck out to me, it's gotten so much better every day, is Todd Graham. Zach has really been impressive. He was rusty the first couple of days, and Coach McGee has been, he's a real mature kid, great character kid, and a real physical runner. So they're going to be a great combination. But Zach's a guy that's really been impressive, and Ray's been steady every day. But we've challenged him, that there's a whole lot more that he can go as far as getting better as a complete player.
Greg Williams is back today, but that's busy. Todd Thomas can spare with ones.
I'd say those guys are battling for it. Maybe trying to motivate him a little bit. Todd's very, very talented. So is Greg, and I'd say those guys are leading for that position. And there's a big. It's going to be interesting. Both of them are very, very good players and doing a good job. So we're competing there.
Does Shane have headaches or
Gordon?
Yeah.
No, we held him out today really precautionary. He did some things key, and yesterday was when you're dealing with first and foremost we need to make sure that we're very cautious when it's something like that, and we might be a little overcautious, but I'd rather do that because this is in the end this is a game, and it's very, very important because you never know about that. We want to make sure, and he felt like he could go today, and we said no. So that's just being careful.
How are the younger receivers doing, and how important are they to you guys reaching your goals?
Josh Brinson has really showed some great signs of really being able to help us. Darius Patton, Ronald Jones, both going to be really good in what we do. And you've seen the elevation of Cam. Cam's gotten a lot better than he was in the spring. And I think a lot of it has to do with practicing the system, but he knows there's guys pushing him. But Josh Brinson's a guy that's going to be a great addition, going to be a guy that's going to be a factor. I think will be a major contributor this year. I got a long way to go, because he's just gotten our system. but he's doing a good job. Ronald Jones has shown great promise. The guy that, here's a guy played quarterback in high school, so he's just learning how to play receiver and coming on it every day. Darius Patton's got a chance to be a big play guy. Just getting used to guys being bigger and faster and stronger around, and getting used to those type of things. I think, and Justin Jackson is going to be outstanding. Now, where all those guys play this year, I don't know. We'll see. If they can't play a substantial amount, then they won't. But all of them are competing right now to play.
And how important are they to you guys reaching your goals?
Very important. I mean, what we try to do is increase our. When I always use the word explosive power, but I'm talking about when you see receivers that have a very quick burst. It's yards after catch. We caught a 5-yard play. I think Tinker caught a 5-yard hitch route and took it 80 yards today. That's the kind of stuff that we're wanting to see. As guys yards after catch, and those guys, those young kids are. We've recruited some. We have not been disappointed at one receiver we've recruited. We've been very pleased.
Is anything finalized with Brock DeSico in that situation?
Yeah, we have not. We're just waiting to hear. And Brock's a tremendous young person. Got nothing but great things to say about him, and he's working through some things. And we hope he stays here. If he doesn't, then we wish him the very best. First class kid.
Good. Coach, thank you.
Okay. Thank you.